Okay, you can turn it on now. I don't know how to shut that door. Alright, I don't even remember which one is the upstairs and which is the downstairs. Hopefully the Pico Smart AC savers won't kick in here. I don't even remember which is which, I really don't. Alright, there you go. Yeah, it's on. I guess the one with the original fan motor must be the downstairs one. Very quiet. And I've done a little bit more research since I made the last video. Oh, I'm just talking to myself for the video. That's my phone. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so my friend called, wanted to hang out, and then in the middle of all that, Frito escaped from the open back door. And I've got some good news. I'm going to my friend's new house today to film the air conditioners and hang out. So we'll get to see the new air conditioners. So yeah, this is one of the 68 Yorks. And as I was saying, basically, again, what these Pico Smart AC savers do is they give the power company, Pico, control over the air conditioner or heat pump, and they allow Pico to shut it off remotely at random. And I think it's a novel idea, but my attitude is if I have the money to run my AC all summer long, I don't really want Big Brother being able to shut it off. That's my attitude. If I can afford to run the AC at like 72 degrees all summer long, I'm gonna do it. I don't want anyone messing with my thermostat from a remote location. Alright, unit number 2? Really? Because your house might be so well insulated that you never notice the dip in temperature. Or did you actually look out and see it running? Because they might have shut it off briefly, but your house is just so well built and it's a nice old house that you might not have noticed it. Yeah, that's probably the other reason. C, I have to run my clothes through the wash. And D, but yeah, this one is the one that had its fan motor replaced a couple years ago, and it is noisier. A lot noisier. This one has the original fan motor and fan blades, this one has the new one. And aside from the fact that the condensers need to be cleaned out, these are in incredible condition. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take off the panels today. But I will get around to it. Some way, somehow, I'm going to get around to taking the panels off. But just based on the age of these units, I do know, I can guess a couple things about them, like, they're 44 years old, so, alright, that one just shut off. They are 44 years old, so they're going to have, capillary tubes, not TXVs. I don't even know when TXVs came into production. But I am 99.9% positive these are going to have capillary tubes all the way around. And it is not that warm right now. It's like in the 70s. But it's very humid, and it was hot as hell in the truck today when I started it up to come over here. Like, it was only sitting out in my driveway for like I don't know, an hour and a half maybe. And it was hot as hell, greenhouse effect. And I don't actually think she turned that one off. I think she just, that one just met its temperature demand. Alright. So, how about we go look at the air handlers? I had a video of those a while ago, but that was several YouTube channels ago, so I have to make a new one. There was a stink bug on my finger. Yeah, it's impossible to even tell the compressors are running in these things. Alright, let's go take a look at the indoor units and the Weil-Mclane oil boiler. And then we shall walk Frito. Here is the air handler for the downstairs unit. It's located in the unfinished basement. The upstairs air handler is in the attic on the second floor. Now, if they ever replace this, I'm wondering if they could find another suspended air type air handler layout, or if they'd have to put it on the floor. To install a new one. And this is the oil boiler, Weil-Mclane Gold Oil, one of the best ever made in my opinion. My instructor from my HVAC class swears by these things. He's basically the appeal of the gold oil is that it's not as messy as your typical oil boiler to clean out and service. Like, the assembly comes out and there's less of a sooty, oily mess. I think the light flickering was from the air conditioner shutting off. But yeah, there's the expansion tank. You know what, I believe this is one of those systems where the hot water heater is tied into the boiler and there's like no external electric water heater. So the oil boiler is the water heater. And it's got Carlin oil burner. I am more familiar with Beckett. Personally, don't know much about Carlin. Beckett is the one I have experience with. At least Beckett is the one I can take apart and put back together again without breaking anything. Haven't done anything with a Riallo or a Carlin. But yeah, the boiler's fairly new. The air conditioners are original. See, that's the air handler. Just wanted to film that. Alright, time to walk the dog. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Out.
This has been a Stamped Octagon production.